Okay, kindly tell us your name and what you do in your farm.
My name is retired Colonel William Chepkonga. I'm a farmer. Currently, I deal with farming in greenhouses. I have a number of them, about 10 greenhouses currently. And in those greenhouses, there are different types of crops, among which are capsicums, tomatoes,
Yeah.
cabbages, onions, and among others, many others.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means a greenhouse can hold all these crops that you have mentioned.
Yeah, a greenhouse actually is a very important piece of an enclosure where you can plant a lot of things. But at the moment,
Yeah.
I have designated different crops to different greenhouses. Right now, I've got about 20,000 avocados. I've crafted about 5,000. I'm remaining with 15,000. Yes.
Okay, how did you prepare different greenhouses? Do you have an expert who deal with greenhouses, or you did it yourself?
No, I don't. I don't do it myself. But
Yeah.
I have some experts whom I contract.
Yeah.
Among which is Jared.
Jared, yeah.
Jared, please you can come over.
So it's Jared. Okay.
Jared is one of my contractors. I normally give him the business of constructing my greenhouses, and he has done a sterling job so far.
Okay.
I'm very proud of him, and I'm sure it will go very far with him. Yes.
So apart from Jared, who is dealing with construction of greenhouses, do you have employees who normally work inside the greenhouse?
I have my own employees whom I have trained, but I normally also rely on hired casuals
Okay.
because it cannot be always a full-time job because there are occasions where I don't need them. So when I need them, I hire them. But for the full-time job, I have about 3 of my own workers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of greenhouse, what are the challenges that you can identify, and what are the benefits to the farmers, so that at least someone who is watching this program, who is planning to have 1 greenhouse or 2, what are the benefits first?
Okay. The benefits of a greenhouse is that you utilize is the full utilization of the land resources. You know, many people don't have land.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I have a slightly bigger land, but I've opted to use the greenhouses because I can be able to control the crops inside. I can control all the temperature, the water, the moisture, everything I can control myself.
Okay.
And even the fertilizer is can be fully utilized as opposed to outside. Like in the case of water, I use a drip line, which I conserve a lot of water because there's very little of operation in the greenhouse. Yes, I conserve a lot of water. Yes.
If I intend to start a greenhouse today, do I need a lot of capital to start one?
No, you don't need a lot of capital, but you need some capital, especially to buy the material, like the sheet, the drip line, the water tank. Apart from that, if you have trees like this, I have my own forest.
Okay.
So I cut my own trees, although I cost them also. So it's not for free, I buy. Apart from that one, the cost is actually not much. And you don't have to start with a very big greenhouse. You can start with a small one.
Yeah.
Minimum one, you can say 8 by 15 meters. And that is enough. You can start, maybe it will cost you about 30,000 or 20,000. You can use second-hand material also. They are available in the market. When you are strong enough, you can go and buy the new ones. Yes. So I encourage people actually to go for greenhouses because you can plant a lot of things in the greenhouse, and you can be able to control them. And it is not that labor intensive. Once you have done everything that is required, you just wait to harvest. Yeah.
Okay.
The message that you ask for the challenges. Yes, challenges are the diseases. mostly diseases and the market. The market is also very difficult nowadays. But with connections, with networking, you can be able to sell.
Okay.
I've never had much of a problem myself, because I connect with other people, other farmers. I ask them where they sell theirs. I go to supermarkets. I take some of the produce to the market, the soko, and they go. I sell them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would encourage people to go for it. Yeah.
So before you before you went for your retirement,
Yes.
were you planning to have this in future, or it came as a
No. It just came as a surprise, not even a coincidence, because in the military where I used to work, there was nothing like this. It was just a different job altogether. But when I retired, I think it was one of my passion.
Yeah.
I always liked farming. So when I retired, I decided just to, because I have some piece of land, I bought myself a land when I was still working, and I decided to go farming. Of course, I've been using outside, the normal outside, the open air farming, but I decided to do both, open and the greenhouses. But right now I'm dealing with the greenhouses because of the rains. When the El Nino, I'm told the El Nino is coming next month. I want to capitalize on that one. I want to plant a little potatoes. I've already germinated a lot of seeds myself. I do it myself.
Okay.
So I'll be able to show you later on. And I'm ready. I'm able now to plant my own seedlings. And then timing them for the rainy season, because during the rainy season, tomatoes don't do well in the open, because of the rain.
So according to you, El Nino is coming as good news.
I can't pray for bad things to happen. But
that's a good.
I can also not control it. So the best thing to do is to utilize it to the maximum.
Thank you.
So, thank you very much.
I'm seeing you're a Christian.
I'm a Christian. I've just come from the church.
Yeah.
And I like to pray. I like to go to church. I have these churches in my farm. I've donated to the other Christians to worship there, and as a sign of solidarity, I also go and pray there.
Thank you. Shukran.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
Kwa majina ni Otek Jared, natokea Nyamira County, lakini ukulima nafanyia huu mchi wa Eldoret, sana upande wa greenhouse. Greenhouse kwanza tunaongelea kuhusu ukulima wa kisasa ambao umesaidia sana wakulima, na tumepata mapato mingi.
Once again, farmers, we are in our program, the Farmers Check, where we have come from checking tomatoes and pilipili hoho. And with me is our expert who deals with greenhouse constructions and management in Uasin Gishu County. After seeing the other part where we are talking of greenhouse, how to handle the tomatoes and pilipili hoho, you would like him to explain for us what he does in these seedlings.
This kind of greenhouse we have used a net. We have two types of nets, as white and black. The black one enables the greenhouse to have that warmth for the growth of these seedlings. Also, the other one enables wherever it rains, the water can come inside the greenhouse. Also to protect the outside insects into the greenhouse.
Okay. In this greenhouse, how many seedlings do you have?
Currently we have 5,000 seedlings of avocado. we have in that number of 5,000, we have 3,000 which are not grafted and 2,000 which have been grafted. Yeah.
So, what advice do you to have seedlings in a greenhouse?
Greenhouses, the development of seedlings, they are faster compared to the outside. Okay. Also in the greenhouse, it is easier to manage. Outside, you may face even hailstones, which is a menace to seedlings. Yeah.
Okay. You have talked of a bigger number of seedlings. You are talking of up to 4,000.
Yeah.
Where do you sell your seedlings?
Because I am known, we have a company in town. We had started a small company. Now it's growing up. I have a number of farmers who request seedlings from our company. We also sell them locally in Usanigisu. We are planning also to advertise ourselves so that the farmers can be informed the availability of the seedlings here in Usanigisu County.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Uasin County.
Yeah.
So, as an expert in greenhouse, and you have said you have dealt with greenhouses for the last 6 years.
Yes.
You have assisted a number of farmers, of course, to come up with greenhouses.
Yeah.
What are the mistakes, or what normally happen when a farmer approaches the consultant or someone who construct for them greenhouse?
The challenge, or you are talking water?
What I mean is,
Yeah.
what cautions do you give to farmers so that they identify the right people who construct for them?
Yeah, they have to avoid brokers. They have to go to recognized companies.
Yeah.
Also to console even from their fellow farmers. Yeah.
So far, how many farmers have you dealt with as a company?
There are many. I can't for the 6 years.
Yeah.
I cannot approximate because we have been doing here in Usanigisu and outside like Homa Bay. We have done Rongo, Kisii County, Siaya we have done, Iteini upande wa Kapsowal we have done so.
Okay.
Kitare tumefanya kazi.
Okay.
Naam.
Yeah. So generally, as we compare now the seedlings here with the other side, what are the general requirements for a greenhouse? For this one, you talked of you don't use drip irrigation.
Yeah,
in terms of ventilation,
ventilation is essential for every greenhouse. Yeah, for the air circulation. Yeah, when it's very hot, that's where plants need also air. Yeah. For air circulation in the greenhouse. That's why we encourage farmers to use nets in the ventilation, or when you are doing for the seedlings like avocados and etc., we use the ornering net.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what goes on here? This is the first stage of constructing a greenhouse.
Yeah. Here you have to ensure that you make wood beds. You list them around 1 feet upwards, so that it can be beneficial when you transplant.
So how do you transplant? Where exactly do you place? Do you place this side of the drip or the other side?
They are outside of the drip line, so that it can be easier. Even when you are weeding, it will be easier. Okay. We usually plant this side and also this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you remove the weeds from this side.
Yeah,
the outside.
Side. Yeah.
Then in terms of weeding, you have mentioned something that's the issue of weeding. How do you weed the greenhouse?
We use Fokichembe for Chuakali. Those are the small ones.
Okay.
Yeah. We also we do thinning. We use even our hands by uprooting those weeds.
Okay. When we go to the next stage, you'll show us how to apply fertilizer and do the drip irrigation. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I also have a family, so through this kind of farming, I am supporting my family. I pay rent. also, for those farmers, young farmers who are coming up, they have to look for recognized companies which are responsible for greenhouse constructions, even advisory purposes. Yeah, since we have consultants in the town, I know many companies which are working, which are trustful. Yeah. Yeah.
You have talked of, here we have the pilipilio and we have tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I've seen the string going up.
Yeah.
Is it possible that this all can go up to the top as you harvest? Or there's a stage that to reach that will stop producing?
Since it is a hybrid,
Mhm.
the maximum height where it's around 2.5 meters.
Yeah.
I think it's around 2.5 meters.
Mhm.
Lakini for the tomatoes,
Yeah.
it has reached the maximum height. Lakini, but it can go. It might go depending on the feeding system. Yeah. Also the type of the tomatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So we are still on the program Farmers Check, and we are dealing with greenhouse construction management and what you need to do in a greenhouse. So right now we are still with retired colonel. You'll still introduce himself and tell us what is all this concept about. Yeah.
Yeah, as I was telling you before,
Yeah.
my names are retired Colonel William Chepkonga. I'm a farmer dealing with greenhouses right currently. As you can see here, what I have here are seedlings of tomato seedlings. They are about 3 weeks old. This type is called Tilga. There are two types currently I'm dealing with. One of them is called Anna F1, and this is Tilga F1.
So why do you propagate these seedlings in this tray like
I
this?
propagate these seedlings in this one because of maximum utilization of the material of the fertilizer and conservation of water, and also for easy control. We are located in one place. I'm able to feed, give them all the necessary feeds they require in one place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have the expert who deal with greenhouses.
Yeah.
Is this the right concept?
This is the right concept because it ensures that the farmer gets 98% germination of these seeds, since these seeds are expensive. Currently, like Anna F1 is around 5,500, around 5,000. Yeah. So to make sure that you get whatever you have sowed, you have to use this kind of method.
Okay. So how do you do it? Do you put every seed on each tray, each spot here? You can...
What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the tray. This tray has got 288 holes. What you do? You buy some type of soil called hygromix.
Medium.
Agromix medium. It's the medium of planting this.
Okay.
And then you fill this tray, and then you dig in some small holes, and then you put the seedlings, and then you water it, and you keep in a warm place for about 4 days. They start germinating, and then after 7 days, how many days? They start germinating. Okay. And then it will take about 3 weeks or 1 month at most, and then you transplant. Yeah.
So you previously talked about the market challenges in terms of when you go to market. After now propagating the seeds, you have the seeds growing. After harvesting, you have talked of there is a challenge in terms of market. But before that, I am seeing what you have done. So this is the way to plant.
Yeah, when you are transplanting, you uproot it the way it is, like this. When you have watered them, yeah. So this kind of seedling, it cannot die because you have not disturbed these roots. They are compact. They are together. That's why we encourage farmers to use this kind of method to minimize the losses. As I told you earlier, when you put your greenhouses by using this kind of soil, you are likely to lose around 40% because of the acidity of the soil. Yeah.
Okay. Pests. Yeah.
Pests. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk something small. Talk something on ventilation.
Ventilation.
Not on this.
When you look,
Yeah.
when you look around,
Yeah.
this greenhouse is actually 3-in-1.
Yeah.
It's very large. Almost 2 points of plot. I have some about how many? 1, 2, 3, about 8 ventilations windows, and these ventilations are there to regulate the temperature. You know, if the temperature is too high, then there is a danger of the flowers aborting. They abort.
Okay.
They fall down because of excessive temperature. So it regulates the temperature. When it is hot, you open the windows. When it is very cold, you close the windows. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I normally open it in the morning session around 9 o'clock, depending on the weather, and then I close around 5:30. Yes.
So as we conclude our intensive interview on the issue of greenhouse, let's now discuss the issue of spraying. Spraying and maintenance of the seed beds and different plants in the seedling. And also in terms of season, at what period do you need more spraying of pests? In terms during rainy season or before?
Normally, I don't know whether I should give you that one.
I think you can do.
Okay,
You are now
What I normally do,
Yeah.
I have got 3 types of spray. I normally do 3 types of spray, at times 4 or 5, depending on the drugs I'm using. For the insects, I use insecticides, and there are several types. I can't mention. There are so many. I keep on changing them.
Okay.
When I use this time one type, the next time I use another type.
Use another. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the cold, what we call
we use fungicides.
the fungicide. I use fungicide for the
Fungicides they are used for the controlling of hairy and light blights.
Yes.
Those are the currently which we are using. We use foliar those foliar which we use. Also when we have this stage of flowering, we use flower and fruits.
brown fruit.
Fruits.
Yeah.
We usually also we use gatit fruits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are 3 types of flowers now. I mean, of
Fungicide.
fungicide, pesticides, herbicides, and
Insecticides.
and for the blight. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we conclude now, just one word for the farmers. Yeah. Just,
One word for the farmers is that they have to follow the spraying's timetable strictly. If you are supposed to spray your seedlings or your tomatoes or capsicums weekly basis, you have to adhere to.
encouragement to farmers.
Again,
Yeah.
I encourage farmers to adopt this kind of farming. You can see, I forgot to tell you, this one is cucumber. I tried this cucumber outside, but it never did well. It dried out. I planted. As you can see they are doing well here now.
Yeah.
These are eggplant. What do you call in Swahili?
Biringanya.
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 Yeah, biringanya. And those are pilipili hoho, capsicum, and the others are tomatoes. So you can actually in one greenhouse you can plant a lot of different types of plants, and you can cash in on any one of them depending on the market. If the market of one is good, you can cash it. If you don't have enough greenhouses, you can divide the one like this one of mine into so long as what you plant does not encourage pests to come in, like whiteflies. Yeah, this one is very bad in whiteflies, but I managed to control.
Okay.
Yeah, they attract a lot of whiteflies, but I managed to control. But it's good also because if they are whiteflies, they can easily be lured to go there, and then I say they don't attack
Attack the others.
So I can save on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I advise farmers to try this method of farming if they can afford. It is not it's not cheap, neither is it expensive, but depending on the person's willingness to do it and capability, it is not very expensive to do it. I encourage farmers to give a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any challenge during rainy seasons in terms of pests and whatever?
Because
what is the right time for that?
You mean?
For tomatoes, for instance, do you have any
No, I don't have
challenge?
a problem with the weather because I control the weather inside here.
Okay.
I control the weather because there's no rain will come inside here. The rain is the water I regulate. It's a strip. I normally regulate in the morning, in the evening. Half an hour is enough. Then, apart from the windows, there's another place which water can seep in. But the danger is if there is some holes in the
Leakages,
in the leakages, then they can easily spoil. So I encourage people to try to buy
New
if they
papers.
can afford. Let them buy new ones.
Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to second-hand, because second-hand will be problematic. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
In addition to that, we supply material. We sell ready seedlings. The one like Mr. Chepkong has, we sell them.
Okay.
Yeah, we
you.
have ready seedlings.
Okay.
Yeah.